Oh, you can't do that. All right, that's fucked up.
That was a mean one. I'm Jeremy Hecht here with UPROXX. This is the sound check where music meets tough decisions. Today in the building, I'm joined by a certified diamond DJ, producer, songwriter, has made some of the biggest hits of all time and played in front of some of the biggest crowds of all time. But he told me beforehand, forget all that. None of that matters. You know what matters? The music, which is what we're about to listen to right here today. DJ Snake is in the building.
How you doing, man?
Great. I'm very excited to have you. How are you feeling?
Great. I'm happy to do this.
And for those of you who have watched every episode and they're like, who is this guy hosting the show? It's me. I shaved my beard. I lost a bet to Coco Jones. But back to the show. I'm gonna be giving you 2 songs at a time that sound very different, having you make some difficult decisions based on your music taste, so that hopefully by the end of the show, I'll be able to understand your music taste so well that I can guess that one song that you wrote down on a piece of paper is your lifetime anthem. Was that a difficult decision to make that choice?
Yeah, very. They asked me like, what's your favorite songs of all time? And that's a hard one. I give you one.
Okay.
I think it's a timeless tune, so
Okay.
let's do it.
Speaking of timeless tunes, the first 2 songs are both timeless artists. I call this the impossible choice, so there's no right or wrong answer, but 2 of your favorites. Which song specifically do you like better?
Oh, you can't do that from the start like that. Okay, I'm gonna go with Michael.
You can't go wrong with Michael.
You cannot go against Michael. That's one thing. And Pac is like probably like one of my favorite artists ever. And the first album that I ever bought in my life was All Eyes on Me, Pac.
You bought that with your own money? Like you went to the store and like...
Yeah, my mom, gave me the money. I was a kid, and I bought like Tupac, All Eyes on Me, and I couldn't understand like what he was saying.
Yeah.
But the energy like felt so real, and the flow, his voice, like everything, the charisma. I'm a huge Pac fan. But for this one, I'm gonna go with Michael.
What was your first experience figuring out the greatness of Michael Jackson?
The first time I saw like Thriller, the music video, and I was scared. I was a kid. I was like almost crying.
Yeah, you're like, please never show me this again. I'm in the other room.
That was
like,
too scary.
and then you were like, wait, that thing that scared me.
But it was killer, but scary.
These are 2 of your all-time favorite producers. So specifically, which song by those producers do you like better?
They ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too.
It's like ghetto-style proverbs. The righteous man sacrifice to get what they deserve. Cannot afford to be confined to a cell.
All right, that's up.
That was a mean one.
DJ Premier, which is like also like top 3, top 5 to me. Dr. Dre is like, yeah, my favorite one like of all time. So I'm gonna go with the Dre, like Gin and Juice, Snoop Dre. I met Dre, I was like a kid.
Where was it?
That was like 2014 in Paris, in the club. And bro, I was dying. Because Dre to me is like, you cannot go higher. Before NWA, like making some funk music, and then NWA, and then the whole like Death Row era, and then the 50 Cent, Eminem, 50 Cent era, and then the Kendrick, like Dr. Dre is forever.
I say he has the greatest musical tree.
No,
Musical family tree, Dr. Dre has the greatest out of anyone
no,
in terms of lineage.
for sure. Like in terms of like catalog, I
Yeah.
think nobody can touch him.
Yeah. Well, we're talking hip hop. I know you're a hip hop head, but this year we've had a great year for hip hop. Definitely a lot of different sounds. So these are 2 of the biggest artists in 2025. But which song do you like better?
First I go whip out the bow. Boy, I can't hit on no brakes. My life is out of control.
No diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it.
That's up too, because that's 2 different. Yeah, it don't make sense. Like the one is like super like turn up, like Playboy Cardi type shit, and you got the Clipse records, which is like phenomenal too. And
So good.
the album is fire.
Yeah.
It feels good, and this is good like for hip hop. Like some people are gonna talk shit about Playboy Cardi, or some people, the younger ones, gonna talk shit about the Clipse. To me, it's a blessing to see this like in 2025, having like
The coexisting of both of those.
yeah,
things,
different type of shit, and I love both. Let me go with Clipse because I love the sample. like the Arabic sample. I think it's from like Saudi Arabia.
I think Swiss Beats actually had to go over there to get the actual sample.
Yeah, Swiss Beats got the plug in Saudi Arabia.
I know you had said that you don't celebrate much. You said that you're always like on to the next thing.
Yeah.
But let's give you a moment of celebration. You've done a lot. You've accomplished a lot. Which of these two songs feels more celebratory to you?
Let me go with X. Yeah, like special artist, special person,
Yeah.
very special. I had the chance, to perform with him. I brought him out to Coachella as a surprise guest, and we did like Party Up, Rough Riders Anthem. Such a crazy energy.
Well, you said you weren't even sure if he was going to show up until he was on stage because he doesn't have social media. He doesn't have a phone. Like, what was your reaction when you just see him? And what was like the communication beforehand?
No, that was I was very nervous. That was a crazy time. And X, like maybe like 5 minutes before we get on stage, is asking for a haircut. And I'm like, X, we love you, my brother. But, it's time to turn up right now. It's time to get on stage. Like, it's Coachella. And it was like, nah, fuck that shit. I need to get my shit fresh. And I'm like, dude, I'm not a barber. Like, I can't help you right now. Just get the mic and we go on stage in 5 minutes. It was like, nah, fuck that. I need a haircut right now. Well, I'm not going. And I'm like, bro. So shout out Ryan from Inescope. He's the one who like ran and find like a fucking razor blade because he's bold. Like he gave the razor blade to X, and X was like, nah, do this to me. And it was like, dude, like I work at Inscope, like I can't do that. And he was like, do it, or I'm not going on stage. And he was like shaving his head, I guess. And X was like, nah, stronger. I need to feel it. I need to feel it. I want to bleed. And I was like, guys, I'm from Paris. I don't understand this shit. Like, I'm gonna go on stage. I'm waiting for X. And you know what? He made it. He was fresh. Get on stage with his like fresh Tims and killed it. Rest in peace, X. Like such a legend. Like the realest guy. I think like one of the realest rapper of all time. And yeah, that was history.
These are two artists that I know you love, but let's just say you're relaxing, you're chilling. On your rare off day, which of these songs are you more likely to play?
Okay.
I remember his hands and the way the mountains look.
That's up.
See, everyone always walks in there like,
No,
this is
no,
gonna
no.
be so fun, but they don't realize it's the most difficult decisions.
No, that's evil. Because Sade is probably one of the best female artists of all time.
Ever, yeah.
To me. But Bob Marley, like, you can't beat Bob Marley. To me, Bob Marley and Mike Jackson, like,
Yeah, the pinnacle.
you can go anywhere in the world. You go to Africa, you go to Australia, you go to the middle of Asia, you play any Bob Marley, it's a vibe.
So these are two acts that are having big reunion tour moments right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which one would you rather catch on tour?
How many special people change? How many lives are living strange?
You just think it, that's what you do, baby.
I love Gorillaz. Gorillaz, bro, they have so many, like, fire records. And the whole fucking concept that. But Oasis, yeah, I'm a huge Oasis fan.
Yeah. What's your vibe with Oasis? Like, when did you first start
I
listening?
mean, just like everyone else, I think, like Wonderwall, like when he came out, that shit was everywhere, and even like hip hop fans or electronic, like everyone likes Oasis. It's like one of those groups that,
Yeah.
you can't hate.
I say that song is one of the very few perfect songs. Like Champagne Supernova, just everything about it's a 7-minute song. There's like a long guitar solo, but the way it comes back with the hook at the end, you're like, okay, this is just emotion.
No, it's just greatness, and I was not expecting them to squash the beef and
Yeah.
go back together. That's amazing.
No, it's awesome to
That's
see.
beautiful.
These are two of your biggest collab songs. Which one would you rather listen to if you just didn't know who you were and you're just click and play?
That's gonna be another up one.
We were burning on the edge of something beautiful.
Know how to play.
This is a
Work
mean
it,
one.
keep it tight every day and
Yeah, I love those two records. Let Me Love You is a love song, obviously. Taki Taki is more of a club song. So
Yeah.
how we go with Let Me Love You?
You're more of a lover when it comes to listening to music.
Don't go there.
Okay, I'm just trying to say.
I could listen to Let Me Love You
Yeah.
forever. Because the chords, the magic of like the melody, Justin's voice, it's like every layers makes sense. It's all like, I mean, Taki Taki too, but Taki Taki is a party, like,
Yeah.
is a party thing.
Specific time for it.
Yeah, like, this one is like deeper, you know? It's like a wedding song.
Yeah, you could play it. Yeah, and it just feels like you're floating. Like there's some songs that I
Yeah.
feel like you're in the clouds floating. That's kind of one of
And
them.
you know what? I'm gonna tell you like something that I never said before. Like, Let Me Love You almost didn't make the album
Really?
because Justin took so long to send me the files. So I stayed in the room, like in the studio, waiting for hours. And last minute, I received like a link, and I was like, boom, boom, put it in the session, final, send it to label. Okay, we made it.
Wow.
Yeah, I was stressing.
Listen, we are at the final round. Now you get to flip it on me. Okay, now the pressure's on me. I was making you make all these difficult decisions the whole time. Some you picks, some impossible choices. Before the show started, I was handed 2 songs on 2 separate pieces of paper. One of them is his actual life anthem, the song that he wants to play for the rest of his life. The second one was given to me by production to trick me, which I have been tricked in the past, so let's go see what happens. I have been doing a bet beforehand if you want to join in. Basically, if I get it right, then you got to call someone and basically be like, hey, I had this cool show with UPROXX. Jeremy was a fun host. You got to come do it if you're ever in town. Sound good?
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it.
She likes it my way.
We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge.
I was thinking the 8 Mile scene too. Okay, I got my pick. All right. As much as you have delivered some classic R&B pop records, throughout the show you have shown me that you are a hip-hop head at your core, from Tribe to Dre. So I'm going with Mobb Deep, Shook Ones. Okay, here we go. I was on a losing streak. I lost a couple, so.
That was easy.
It was, and that was one of the easier ones out of.
That was an easy one.
But why? So why that song? Where were you when you first heard Shook Was, and what impact does it have?
To me, that's the best hip hop song of all time, by far, and like the most iconic beat. And I think that's the first vinyl that I ever bought. Imagine like being a kid from Paris, listening to this on the train, on a rainy day, and you listen to this, you close your eyes, and you're in New York.
Yeah.
And I've never been to New York before. I'm like 12 or some shit, or 13, or I'm young as and I'm like, yo, that beat's crazy. The flow is crazy. And at that time, like I said, I couldn't understand what they were saying. And it felt so real and so raw and pure. Like, that was just incredible.
Yeah. Thank you so much for participating, for dealing with all these difficult decisions.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, bro. I
That's
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Or who are we calling?
J Balvin?
J Balvin would be amazing.
Yo, what's up, bro? Hey, yo, I'm doing a show right now on it's on YouTube with Jeremy, you know. And I lost a bet, so I had to call like the biggest celebrity ever of all time, the biggest legend, the Colombian legend, icon.
What's good, bro? You are a legend. He said nothing that was wrong there. Basically, we do a show where I play artists music that they love, but make them make some difficult decisions. At the end, we had a bet. If I guessed his song right, which is his favorite song of all time, which happens to be Mobb Deep Shook Ones Part 2, by the way, then he had to call someone. So he chose you out of everyone in his phone. So I'm cordially sending an invite for you to come to the UPROXX Studios and do the show next time you're in LA.
Of course, absolutely. Let me know, Snake. You know what I do with him.
No, it's a dope show, and that's the culture right here. So, yeah, do it. You know,
It's all about it.
Latino gang.
I'm a Latino gang.
Love, bro. Ciao. Bye.
That was perfect.
You get your next one.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
I want 10% of the company.
There you have it. That was the sound check. That was a fun one. Honestly, the stories we got in that episode were some of my favorite that we've gotten in any episode. So shout out to DJ Snake. And he called J Balvin. Like, hopefully we'll see him on the show soon. If you stayed around this long, there are more episodes that you can click on right here. Keep the party going. Watch the Z episode right here.